Hello everyone and welcome back to the Amalfi Coast. I am Danilo Romolini and today we are in Vietri, a beautiful seafront town towards the end of the Amalfi Coast, close to Salerno. And we are, as you can see, in a spectacular location. It is facing the sea and we're about to visit together a fully restored luxury villa originally designed by the famous architect Paolo Soleri. Are you ready to see it? Come with me. Let's begin by talking about the location of the property, which is for sure one of its strength points. We are just by the village of Vietri that you can see right behind me. It is literally walking distance from the property, but we are in a position that the villa overlooks the town, so it's really beautiful. You also, of course, overlook the sea, and if you look just below, you will notice the beach, which you can reach also by foot. The property is in a great location also because it is just 15-minute drive to Salerno, which is one of the main cities of the Amalfi Coast. And from there, you have all of the main services and as well the train which connects to the rest of Italy. The villa has 3 access points. On the upper part, where the road access is, the first access point leads to the private parking spot of the villa, which is an incredibly rare feature to have for a property in the Amalfi Coast. Even larger villas often don't have a private parking spot, so it's for sure an important feature. Then it leads to the entrance. It is an entrance shared also with the neighbor, so it is owned by the property, but the neighbor also has right of passage there. Then there is the second entrance on this other side, which is completely private to the villa, and there are some steps that lead to the main door of the house. Then the third entrance is from below, right where you see those steps. That is a walking path that leads all the way down either to the beach or you can even walk up to the village of Vietri. Welcome inside the villa. It is 173 square meters in internal space, which equals to about 1900 square feet. It has 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. As you can see, it has been freshly restored. Originally, it was designed by the architect Paolo Soleri in the 1950s, so it's been fully modernized, but the original features have been kept. When Paolo Soleri designed this villa, he imagined of being inside a boat. In fact, he made all these large openings that overlook and admire the sea, with these large windows that can slide open, and you have this very enjoyable indoor-outdoor living, which blends all of the terraces with the inside of the living spaces and the bedrooms. From the entrance over there, you notice we find a nice and comfortable sitting area. Then the space continues. We have this very nice open space with another sitting space on this side with the TV and a working fireplace over here. On one of the best spots overlooking the water, there is the dining area, which looks like the deck of a boat. So it really matches the concept of Paolo Soleri. As you probably noticed, it is fully equipped with air conditioning that does both hot and cold. We have these nice white floors that give even more natural light to the space. As we keep going, over here we find a powder room for the common areas, and in the end, the kitchen. The kitchen has been decorated with these hand-painted tiles, which are typical of the Amalfi Coast and are definitely a timeless touch, which adds to the charm of the property. As you can see, the kitchen really reminds of the kitchen of a boat in style, and they even made this round window overlooking the sea and overlooking Vietri like a postcard to remind like the windows of the boat. The kitchen is fully equipped. We have this white top over here. On the bottom we have a storage through this cabinet, and this one is the dishwasher. Next we have the sink, another 2 storage spots, oven and additional storage over here. Next there is the microwave on this side, and finally a large fridge with below the freezer. Right next to the kitchen we have another door entrance which leads to the terrace, which mostly wraps around all the front part, so one can cook and eat just outside with a sea view. And then next, through some steps, we go to the rooftop terrace, which I will show you in the end, which has an even higher view and better view of the sea. On the other side of the house, we're back by the living space. I wanted to mention these really charming details made of terracotta. These are some handmade cups and little plates which were originally embedded in the walls by Paolo Soleri, and during the restoration they have been maintained, so you will notice them around the house, and they are an original detail which adds charm and history to the property. Right by the living space, this wooden door opens into the primary bedroom. The primary bedroom is nice and spacious. It has lots of beautiful details all around, and you can see how much natural light it has thanks to this large window. This section of the window here slides open, so you can enter again the terrace if you wish. And another feature to mention is the private entrance. So this room has another door entrance that goes outside of the villa, which means that you could rent this room separately, or in any case you have independence of entrance from this room, even if you have a guest perhaps. On the other side of the room you can see that half of the bathroom is open plan with this bathtub, which is very nice, and it has a nice design that blends in with the rest of the home, and it is set in this corner overlooking the sea. We have the sink over here, the shower, and then there is a door with the rest of the bathroom. Back to the living room, I show you from here we enter the second bedroom. You can see there is a sliding door like this with this wood that adds a touch of color, and we enter in the second bedroom over here. Also here it is nice and spacious, it has air conditioning, and through this door, which is actually hidden behind a large mirror, it opens and we find the ensuite bathroom. The bathroom is fully equipped, but it also includes the laundry with washer and dryer. With the windows all opened up, you can see what an incredible feeling it is to have this terrace blend in with the living spaces. As you can see, they have also integrated the terrace with these protection glasses, so the glass lets you see through and it really seamlessly blends in with the view. This is a great spot to set up an outdoor table and have wonderful sunset dinners. The terrace keeps going and it stretches to this side over here with a very romantic and reserved corner that overlooks Vietri, overlooks the beach and the sea. From these steps, you can notice how they go down, and it is the walking path that leads all the way down to the beach and to the village. And here we are on the rooftop terrace of the villa. It is nice and spacious with these wooden colored deck all over, which adds a nice warm feeling. And you can see on the back these steps that come down. These are the independent entrance that I mentioned earlier. The terrace is currently furnished with this area with these 2 sunbeds to enjoy some sun over here. Then there is a nice dining table on this side. And next, this pergola area. So if you want some shade or you want to eat or relax in the shade, it's a perfect spot on this side. There is also the attachment for gas if one would like to install a kitchen or a gas stove with a barbecue, you could, and it would be really a great location. And here we are ending today's property tour. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful home. It has for sure a special soul, thanks to Paolo Soleri and thanks to the incredible job they have done restoring it. It is nestled on a special location, right in front of the sea, overlooking Vietri, but at the same time walking distance to it, walking distance to the beach and to the sea. I think it is ideal for someone that would like a pied-à-terre in the Amalfi Coast, easy to manage because it doesn't have land or outdoor spaces that are gardens. They are mostly terraces, so they're much more easy to manage. And it is also great as an investment, so when one doesn't use it, it can easily be rented. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any comments in the comment section below. And remember to subscribe to the Romolini channel for the best homes of Italy every week. Until next time, ciao!